Hey everybody, welcome to HatchetClan. What you see before you is the GF76, and what I'm going to be telling you today in this video is 1. How to take the orange tip off of your GF76, and 2. How to expose the threads that are on the barrel. I do have to make an apology. In my review I said there were no threads, but turns out, in fact, there are threads on the barrel. I just didn't know how to get to them. Credit goes to Joe Roth. Anyway, let's get into the video. Alright everybody, I'm very sure I can make a very positive guess that none of us like this orange tip on the front of our guns. And usually there's an easy way to take them off of most airsoft guns. Usually just screw off. You just screw right off, exposes the threads on the barrel right underneath. The GF76 is a little bit harder as it is permanently glued onto the flash hider, which is permanently glued onto the gun. Now, what I did today to try to remove the orange tip, as you can see here, I took it off. All I did is I took a drill, drilled a whole bunch of holes all around, just like that, and snapped it off. It's pretty easy, makes your gun look a lot cooler, removes a little bit of extra length, and the very ugly orange tip, which reveals your positions. That's out of the way. I would like to talk about how to expose the threads on your barrel. Now, before I made the mistake of assuming there were no threads on the barrel, as I'm not sure many people knew about this, but as one person in my comments section alerted me to, is that there is a way to find threads on the barrel. And to do that, you simply take a screwdriver, flip the gun up, and as you can see right there, there is a screw. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to unscrew that. There's the screw. We're going to set that off to the side for now. Don't lose that, as you'll need it in the future. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this front piece, just kind of wiggle it off like that. It can be stiff the first time you do it. And here you go. You're taking the front part of the gun off. Sadly, that it does include the front sight. So we're going to also set this off to the side. And now, as you can see, the glorious outer threads on the GF76 barrel. You would think you could just leave it like this and it would be perfectly fine, except for one minor detail, is that this piece pops off pretty easily, as does this piece. Now you may wonder what this piece and that does. Absolutely nothing. It is, I probably can't see right now, but it's just a blank, it's empty. It just goes down to here, nothing in it. Has no purpose whatsoever except to hold this on. And with some wiggling, this bottom piece does come off, so that's not good. Now what I'm going to do today is we're going to take these pieces, put them on like that, and we're going to see what we can do. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to cut this off here so that the threads will be exposed. Yeah, mostly, I guess. We'll see how this goes. Or what we can do is we can just glue these pieces on. We're going to try that first, and if we don't like that, we'll cut this front piece off. Now, mind you, if you are using the sight, you will want to keep this piece. Personally, I hit fire. It's a lot easier than using the sight, especially since it doesn't work very well. Now, I am planning on getting a red dot sight soon, so I will be putting the rail on here, including the red dot sight, and that will make it much easier and a lot more fun. Anyway, let's get these gluing on. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take off this piece. I do have this piece here, which originally goes here, but I'm just keeping that off to the side right now. We're going to take this piece, and we're going to super glue along this edge, and here, and here. That way, when this goes on like that, it'll be glued on like that. So we're gonna do that now. Alright, so we're going to hold that in place, and we're going to take a rubber. Alright, now that we have all the rubber bands on, we're just going to let it sit for a while like that. And I'll come back when it's dry. Alright, welcome back. It's been a few hours, or maybe a day or so. We're going to take the rubber bands off here and see what it looks like underneath. Alright, so I've got the rubber bands off. We have this piece on, and because I super glued it, it's pretty firm on there. I don't think it's going to fall off anytime soon. So you could just stop here. It looks pretty good. If you wanted to use the threads, this is where I would stop. Of course, then there is this piece here, which you actually can't get back in because I glued that piece on. So it's kind of stuck like that. Or you could take this piece here, put it back on, and screw it back in. That will cover up the threads, but now you don't have the orange tip on anymore. So I'd say from here, that's about it. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Any ideas for new videos or anything else like that, I am very open to hearing. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and hatchets forever.